Good morning, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Thanks a lot for the support extended. And I think myself is growing. The way you guys are motivating me, and I'm growing from my side. So today, I want to talk to you about something called lion's mentality, the mindset that creates leaders. You can say the mindset that create leaders. So, welcome to my channel. Good morning, everyone. So, okay, today I want to talk about something powerful, something ancient, something that exists inside every human being, something that exists in every human being. A mindset, you can say, a mindset that does not wait for permission. A mindset that does not wait for permission, does not fear challenges, does not depend on the crowd. A mindset called the lion's mentality. It's called the lion's mentality, a mindset that does not wait for permission, that does not fear challenges, and does not depend on the crowd, and a mindset called lion's mentality. So today I will little bit elaborate about the lion's mentality according to my perception, my thought process, my thinking. So, I was feeling that every day I'm giving some motivational kind of thing. Today, what? So I thought that, okay, let me give something different. Why do people always use the lion as an example of strength? Why not elephant, which is bigger? Why do people always, you can see, people always use the lion as an example of strength? Why not the elephant, which is bigger? Why not the tiger, which is faster? Why not the wolf, which hunts in groups? So, because I'll tell you, the reason is very simple. The lion represents something deeper, you can say. Lion represents something deeper: confidence, fearlessness, and self belief. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Because the lion represents something deeper: confidence, fearlessness, self belief. The lion may not be the largest animal in the jungle, but in his mind, he is the king. Am I right? In his mind, he is the king. He may not be that, lion may not be the largest animal in the jungle, but in his mind, he is the king. And now that's where the change is all about. And that, you can say, that is the difference between ordinary thinking and lion's mentality. It's very simple. Don't get confused. It's a difference between ordinary thinking and the lion's mentality. What is lion's mentality? Lion's mentality does not mean aggression. It does not mean arrogance. Lion's mentality does not mean, aggression. It does not mean arrogance. It means self-belief even when the world doubts you. It means self-belief even when the world doubts you. It means walking alone if necessary. I'll repeat that word once more. It means self-belief even the world doubts you. It means walking alone necessary. If it is necessary, walk alone. Because you trust your own strength. You are trusting your own strength. Look at the lion in the jungle. When the lion walks, the jungle notices. The first thing is lion's mentality. What I'm telling is, like, because you trust your own strength. Look at the lion in the jungle. When the lion walks, the jungle notices. Not because he is shouting, not because he's proving himself, but because his presence speaks. His presence speaks, my friend. When he's present, it will speak. Confidence is silent. Insecurity is loud. Lion's mentality is the ability to say in life, to say to life. If I wanted to put into our life as well, lion's mentality is the ability to say to life, I will face whatever comes. Lion's mentality is the ability to say to life, I will face whatever comes. Well, Lion's mentality in human life, let us bring this idea into our lives. Because every generation today is facing different challenges. Every generation today is facing different challenges. Young people, middle aged individuals, and older generations. Each one needs, Lion's mentality in a different way. Each one needs a different, each one needs Lion's mentality, but into a different way. Let me first speak to the younger generation. Today, youths are surrounded by distractions. Today, youths are surrounded by distractions. The first distraction is mobile phones. The second one is, I can say, social media. The third one is comparison. And the fourth one is constant pressure. The first one is mobile phones. Second is social media. Third is comparison. And the fourth one is constant pressure. Everyone watching everyone else successes. Everyone is watching today everyone's successes. So they are watching everyone, someone's success, you can say. Everyone is watching everyone else successes, but very few are building their own. A line does not compare itself with another line. A line does not compare with itself with another line. It simply hunts. And that is the lesson for younger people. Stop comparing, start building. I'll repeat that line again for the younger generation. Stop comparing and start building. If you want lion's mentality in your youth, be disciplined. Focus on learning. Respect time. Build your skills. Be disciplined. Focus on learning. Respect time. And build your skills. The lion does not hunt every minute. Have you seen lion? Lion does not hunt every minute. But when it hunts with full focus. Young people today must learn this power of focus, because your future is not built by scrolling, my friends. Your future is not built by scrolling. It's built by effort. It's built by purely effort. Lion's mentality now for the middle generation. Now let me speak to the middle generation. The people carrying the weight of responsibilities. The same. Families, jobs, bills, society. Middle generation is the one which carries more responsibility, I can say. The stage of life is not easy for the middle generation. Am I right? Sometimes dreams get buried under responsibilities. Sometimes people feel tired. Sometimes they feel unnoticed. But remember something. When the lion is wounded, it still walks like a king. It still walks like a king. That is lion's mentality. Middle age is not the time to give up. It is the time to rise stronger. It is the time to rise stronger, my friends. Your children are watching you for the middle generation. Your children are watching you. Your family depends on you. Your experience is your strength. Life may test you, but your courage must answer it. Life may test you, but your courage must answer. Your courage must answer that. Now, lion's mentality for older generation. Now, let me speak to the older generation. The people who build the world we live in. You carry wisdom, experience, life lessons, which are one of the most precious things what older generation carries. Life lessons, experience, and most on top of that, you carry wisdom. And lion becomes more respected as it grows older. Not because of speed, my friends. Not because of speed, but because of wisdom. Your role today is guidance, mentorship, sharing experience. Sharing experience So that young people today need the direction, they need the stories, they need the wisdom. Your voice matters, your experience matters, your presence matters. That is lion's mentality in wisdom. To my older generation, that is the lion's mentality in wisdom. The real meaning of strength, many people think strength means domination. Hope you guys are also feeling the same thing, that many people think that strength means domination. But real strength is something else. Real strength is self control. A lion does not attack everything, it chooses its battle. A lion does not attack everything, it chooses its battle. Human being must lead, you can say, the same. Not every argument deserves your energy. Not every criticism deserves your response. No, every criticism does not deserves your response. Not every argument deserves your energy. Choose your battles wisely. This is the lion's mentality. Choose your battle, wisely. The courage to walk alone. Let me tell you something powerful. Sometimes in life, you will have to walk alone. Friends may leave, people may doubt you. Every family, even, not every family, even family may question you. But remember the lion walks alone. Most of the time, you can see that lion walks alone. Yet the jungle still calls him king. Because leadership, does not come from numbers. Leadership does not come from numbers. It comes from the mindset. The enemy inside, the biggest enemy of lion's mentality is not failure. It is not fear. It is not failure. The biggest enemy of lion's mentality is not failure. It's not failure. It is fear. Fear of judgment, fear of criticism, fear of failure. But let me tell you, let me tell you something. Failure is not defeat. Failure is not a defeat. I never feel that failure is a defeat. Failure is an experience. Today, if I say I have got 25 years of experience into sales and marketing operations, this and that, what does it mean? I had failed around 250,000 times and I corrected it. And that's the experience which I got. So failure is experience. Every successful person you see today has failed many times. The difference is they don't surrender. They did not surrender. The lion, that is lion's mentality. Discipline, the hidden power. People admire the lion's strength, but they forget something. Strength without discipline is useless. Strength without discipline is useless. Please agree to my points, whatever I'm saying. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Lion survives because it knows when to act. The lion survives because it knows when to act, when to wait, when to conserve energy. I'll repeat that. Lion survives because it knows when to act, when to wait, and when to conserve energy. Now, human beings must learn this discipline. Success is not built in one day. Success is not built in one day. I have started my transformational speaking from so many days now. Almost I have done around 110, 111 videos. Do you feel that all videos people are watching? No. 2-3 days before I shared some videos which got only 5 viewers, 6 viewers. But still I am continuing because I know my target is not that. And one day I am going to achieve the viewers and subscribers what I need. And even if I don't get that views, and even if I don't get that much subscribers, but I am happy in my inner, because this is my passion And I love to do this. And I love to share my experiences, which can transform others' life. I'm not going to take anything from this world when I'm moving out from this world. I'm not going to take a single shilling. I'm not going to take any single thing, precious things, whatever I have. I just leave this world as it is. How I came, I will live like that. The only thing which I will live here, my experiences, my transformational speeches, my motivational words, my life inspirational quotes which I had given to the younger, middle, and older generations. My thought processes will still be alive here. I want that. You know, human beings must learn this discipline. Success is not built by one day. It is built small efforts repeated every day. It is built by small efforts repeated every day. My message for the society. Today the world is full of noise. Opinions everywhere, judgment everywhere. Even you can see small kids who are going to schools also giving some judgments. I don't know how I don't know. I'm not against that, but still, I'd seen certain things. I'm seeing certain videos in Facebook, YouTube, and those things. You can see small kids. They are not even understanding what is the meaning of a plus b the whole square, or whatever it is. What is the meaning of the life, or whatever. They are giving opinions about the topics which they never ever know about that. They don't know about that. They don't have the understanding about that. They don't have the maturity to give the opinion. But still those kids are coming in the YouTube channels and Facebook and those things, and they're making their videos and sharing it up. Today the world is full of noise if you see around. Opinions everywhere. Sometimes unnecessary things. Opinions everywhere. Judgment everywhere. Very faster in judgment. We say as the technology is developing, our judgment is also developing. Judgment has become more speeder than the technology. Whatever happens, we judge. But I'll tell you, but true leaders remain calm. True leaders remain calm. They listen, they think, they act with clarity. Lion's mentality, you can say it is not about dominating people. When you see, when you hear about lion's mentality, you feel domination. No, it is not about dominating people. It is about mastering yourself. So the final message from my side to all the generation. So today I wanted to reach each one of you and ask yourself one question. Inside your mind, are you thinking like a sheep? I want to each one of you ask yourself one question, that is, inside your mind, are you thinking like a sheep or like a lion? Because life rewards courage, life rewards discipline, life rewards persistence. You do not need the strongest person in the room. You do not be the strongest person in the room, my friend. You do not need to be the strongest person in the room. You only need to believe in yourself. Only need to believe in yourself. Always you don't want to feel that you are the strongest person in the room. No, you should believe in yourself. And let me end this because I don't want to drag I don't want to drag this video in such a big way so that you also feel, lion's mentality is getting more bigger. Still, okay. Now on to the closing note. Let me end this lion's mentality with a closing thought. Let me think. A lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. A lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. My friends, this quote has got very deeper meaning. Huh? A lion does not lose a lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. A lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. So believe in yourself, stand with courage, walk with confidence. That is the one thing which I wanted you guys to do. Walk with confidence and face life with the heart of a lion. Face the life with the heart of a lion, because the jungle of life does not belong to the loudest voice. The jungle of life does not belong to the loudest voice. It belongs to the strongest mindset. It belongs to the strongest mindset. So be strong and be confident and walk in your life. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. See you. Take care. Have a blessed day, my friends.